What's up, crew? Kiwi here, and as you may have noticed, well, you may or may not have noticed, I haven't been posting stuff on my YouTube as often. That is because I'm also broadcasting on Twitch, if you're wondering. That's just sort of a, hey, this is where I'm at as well. I broadcast on both sites, and I'm trying to figure out the whole Twitch to YouTube thing, and that's just a big mess that I have to figure out. Hopefully it's been exporting it to my YouTube. I've checked recently. It doesn't look like it has been, but I don't know what's going on. So, on another note, we actually breached 600 views. That is ungodly. That is a huge amount of people. Ugh. Wow. I don't know how to respond to things like that. Like, I never have. I don't know how to respond to people actually liking what I do. On another note, I'm going to be reading your comments today. Granted, I'm not going to be able to do the whole, put the comment here or wherever they put it in a video, because I don't know how to edit things very well. So it's going to be a bit different. But I am going to read the whole name, the entire comment. I'm not going to read the grammatical punctuation or when it was commented. But, yeah, so I'm going to be doing that today. And also, I am not wearing shoes or socks today. So, that is awesome. Living on the edge. I'm going to be doing this episode shoeless. So, first off, we have CJ the Fish coming in with awesome video. Thank you. You're an awesome person. That's what I replied with. Also, why I'm doing these, why I'm doing a reading of comments, and I replied to all comments, but in case people don't know that I reply, this is sort of my video to let you guys know that I am in fact watching the comments, like, almost 24/7. I don't know why. I just like watching comments. Let's see. We have another one, GTA Logic, saying, I found you, Kiwi. My reply was, so you have. Now there's only one solution to this. Spot of tea, my friend. And then they replied with, indeed. Honestly, that was like one of the fun ones. I try to have fun with everyone. And Gary I don't want to butcher the name, so I'm just going to call him... it says Gary Dietel? Dietl. I don't know how to pronounce things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I am. He says, this was in reply to the motivation video that I did. That one was fun. I love doing that one. Amen. I've always wanted to do YouTube, but too shy because of the opinions. But I know I shouldn't listen to them, but my heart says, yet my mind says no. So maybe I'll decide to work up the confidence to do so. I replied with, you can do it, I believe in you, but I want to elaborate on that. You can actually do anything you put your mind to. Well, except, jump off a building and fly. That's physically impossible. Other than that, you can actually do pretty much anything. And if people throw their opinions at you every day. I mean, I got a dislike on one of my first videos, which was awesome. That just means I'm moving somewhere. So, yeah, negative feedback and good feedback. It's both. It's a good thing to have a bit of both, because if you just have positive, you don't know what you're doing wrong. And if all you get is positive feedback, you don't know where you're going to go. You don't really have a set carved out path of how to deal with certain situations should they arise. Now, if you get mostly negative, you're probably doing something wrong. You should maybe research whether or not that's a good thing to be doing, whatever it is. But like, if you get a good balance of both, that's a good thing to have. It's good to have balance in the YouTube community. It really is, and I'm so glad we've actually like built a small little community. It's like a tiny village, but I love it so much. Gary Lewis said, "Love it, lol," and I replied with, "Thanks, bruh." Claritus is Q said, aha, nice video, good job. Could you come check out my channel too? I did check out your channel, Claritus, and I did in fact subscribe. Reason being is, well, you know, it's always good to add to numbers. Plus, it was at like 79, so I couldn't resist being number 80. I like rounding off numbers. It's great. Let's see. Speedy Pranks commented, the audio is good and facecam quality is good. However, the game itself had a lot of skipping, lag in it. I watched a couple of your videos and believe it's what you're using to capture the video from your screen. This is true. It's partially the software, Speedy. The other half of it is, in fact, the fact that I'm using a laptop. It's not the laptop I'm using is a $200 Asus laptop. I got it for $200, and it's really not the best to be gaming on at all. It's good for Photoshop and stuff. I mean, shoot, I made my first thumbnail for that, and I think I'm gonna be using the thumbnails for like certain videos. Other videos I'll just leave it as is. I mean, I need to sort of teach myself a little bit more how to use Photoshop, and I have been lazy on that, and I am sorry. Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christ, responded to my video, when you think a meme is dead, he replies, memes never die! And this is my response to that. I thought at least Caramel Dancing would. Like, honestly, I legit thought Caramel Dancing would at least die off eventually. But no, it didn't. It's still there, and it haunts me in my dreams. Moving on. The cool thing is, I love looking through these because I love reading all the cool things that people say, all the fun things, and even some of the negative things. It's actually pretty cool. A lot of it's constructive criticism, and I do appreciate that. Shampoo Wow, which they have awesome weird videos, and I love them. Says cool video, I like it, and to their credit, they have cool videos as well, because that's trippy as fuck. Don't watch that after doing like things. Now, hopefully you're not doing drugs. I don't condone the usage of drugs, but if you are, don't watch those while you're on them, because you will have a tripped up world after that, my friend. I don't recommend it. Gwen Price, the one that made the shirt, she's awesome. I love her so much. And I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, stop being her friend, ever. That's not even an option. I love this chick. She's awesome. She says, yay for your updated gear and your hat. I love it. That was back when I wore the fuzzy bear hat. It is not a cat hat. Everyone will argue that with me, but it is a bear hat. Swear to God. It's got more circular than pointy ears. There's a difference. If it is a cat hat, darn, but I swear it's a bear hat. It feels like a bear hat. But, went back, she was referring to updated gear as in, I used to have Triton headphones, but those got, like, chewed in half. So, for the record, I really, really hate pests. They destroyed my headset. But it's okay, because I have been using my little normal nubby whatchamajigger headphones, and they work just fine. I don't see why people have to get those big bulky headsets. I mean, I understand it's more immersive as far as sound, but like I just plug those in and I can't hear anything. Same concept, right? But anyway, that's all the comments I have. That aren't, you know, hey, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Granted, I do, whenever someone asks me to, I do in fact do it because I feel as though it helps build their community as well. I mean, not only just the subscription, but I also try and watch, a few of their videos as they come out. I try to keep up and watch those. Because I believe in building a strong community. I believe in a feeling of wholeness. I don't see any downside to asking someone to subscribe. I mean, sure, people would say that it's advertising and you shouldn't do that, and for some reason that's frowned upon in the community of YouTube. But how is a YouTuber supposed to get anywhere if they're not allowed to promote themselves? Other than that, you have to pay like a lot of money in order for YouTube itself to advertise you. But at that point, you're seen as a sellout. So it's really a catch-22 all YouTubers are stuck in. They just have to grow by sheer luck, actually, in order to get anywhere. I mean, that's at least how I feel YouTube has started to turn into this like conglomerate of a lot of people wanting to promote their product and then the backlash thereof of trying to promote your product. I mean, like in the earlier days of YouTube, you would constantly get those just non-stop, hey, check out my channel comments. And even now, it's still the same thing. It's not going to change. So why are we still seeing that as a negative thing? I mean, I'm sure Markiplier, Pewds, Jacksepticeye, Moist Skirm, Cinnamon Toast Ken, I'm sure all of them, all the big guys, the Gaming Lemon, I'm pretty sure at one point they said, hey, mind checking out our channel? And I'm pretty sure they were frowned upon at that point. So, even like one of the really big ones, Nigga Higa, that's not racist. I'm just saying his name. That's his YouTube name. Don't castrate me. But I'm pretty sure at one point he even asked, hey, would you mind checking out my channel? And, you know, that's how you get big. And sure, you're going to get backlash, but don't be afraid to do it. And, like, if people are backlashing, that's kind of salty. I mean, I know I just said that word, and a lot of you are like, but it's true. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. If you liked the video, please beat the shit out of your local like button, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye!